My name is Dr. Okafor Chidumeje, CEO at OurDrKing Foundation Nigeria, convener, Trade-a-thon, the Lupus Day. What do you understand by the word stress? Stress. Okay. Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It's more like a response. That is the way your body responds to challenging conditions or demanding conditions. That is what stress is. There are three types of stress: acute stress, episodic acute stress, and chronic stress. When we say acute stress means a stress that just happens and stops. Maybe like you are walking and you hit your leg on the door. It just happens and stops. So there is no, it gives a lot of time before something like that ever repeats. Episodic is a stress that happens and doesn't give you time before it repeats. So it's more like keeps happening. And it's episodic stress that is normally associated with mental health problems, psychiatric problem. That is, it can result to mental health challenges or psychiatric problems. Because it's episodic acute stress, for example, domestic violence, it has a cycle. It just keeps repeating. It doesn't give you time to recover before a fresh one repeats. Then chronic stress is the one normally associated with diseases like diabetes, immunosuppressive diseases, all those kind of stress. So your body somehow already gets used to it. It's not acute. You won't get into mental health because your body has gotten accustomed to it. So that is it. So now, there are two major hormones that are implicated in stress. The hormones are the cortisol and adrenaline. Most of us already know what cortisol is. Cortisol is a steroid hormone, and it is responsible for increasing sugar, that is glucose in the body. So when there is a stress, the body responds by releasing cortisol, which increases blood sugar. Now, the next hormone the body releases is adrenaline. What adrenaline actually does is it helps the muscles to utilize the sugar that is released by cortisol, such that the body can now prepare itself for either flight, that is running away, or fight, that is intervening. So that is it about the hormones. Then the next thing is I want us to go into how stress can affect your mental health. So let me just list out episodes, stress episodes, so that you will now know how this stress can affect your mental health. For example, if you have a emotional heartbreak, your boyfriend or your husband or your wife or fiancé leaves you, dumps you, or cheats on you, all those stuffs, they can lead to emotional heartbreak. The next one is if you are living in an environment where you're under constant bullying. Next one is when you are a student and you're in class and your lecturer is frustrating your academic efforts. Next one is if you are a homosexual and you are in an African country. It's a serious stress on its own. If you're homosexual and you are in Nigeria or in any African country where you are not allowed to exercise that sexual orientation, it can lead to serious stress. Next one is masturbation. If you're masturbating and you are exposed to the complications or the side effects of masturbation and you are now trying to stop, It's a very difficult thing, so it can lead to stress. Next one is drug abuse. If you've been abusing drugs and you're now trying to stop, it can lead to stress. Next one is if you have the death of a relative, or if you are going for a function, maybe you have a file that you need to use in that function, and when you get to that function, you discover that you don't have that file, that you forgot that file at home, and your home is like about 1,000 miles away from the venue of the function. You will go into acute stress immediately, and it is dangerous. So all these things are listed as stresses that can affect your mental health. So how do they affect your mental health? They can lead to irritability. You become irritable. You're not happy. You are comfortable. Any little thing makes you pissed off easily. It can make you angry. It can lead to anxiety. Of course, anxiety is already a mental health issue. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to depression. People that have bipolar can go into mania or depression instantly. It can lead to insomnia. You won't be able to sleep for the period of that stress-related issue. You'll be having serious headache. You can start having bad academic performance. You can develop low libido. You won't be having any feeling towards your man. No sexual feeling. You can lead to suicidal thoughts. It can lead to apathy. No interest in life. This is how stress can affect your mental health. Now, how do we now manage this stress? We can manage stress by learning to prioritize and set boundaries. For example, don't trust people too much. Always have an open heart towards people that these people are human beings and they can disappoint you. Then you should also engage in physical activities. Don't be withdrawn. Always come outside, join your colleagues and do morning exercise, go to gym, go to church activities, fellowship, stay with people, engage in physical activities. And then also have time for yourself. Like once in a while, take yourself out, go for cinemas. Don't always go with people. Go to cinemas, go and relax and enjoy yourself. Enjoy this your life. Then develop a strong support system. Like we have forums where people that have had breaks can come and air their views. We have forums where people that are passing through one or two difficulties can come and aid their view, maybe drug addicts and alcoholics. So engage in those support system. Then if you're religious, spend more time with your clerics. If you're a Christian, spend more time with counseling from your pastors, or if you're Muslim, spend more time with counseling from your sheikhs and all your imams and all those people trained for that. So with this, I know I've been able to give you a little knowledge of what stress is. God bless you.